Hi, Uncivilized Vitality. Dr. Morey, this is our Uncivilized Vitality, the 13-point philosophy. This is point number 4. I'm going to explain that a little bit. This is Ataraxia Omnia est, which just means that ataraxia is everything. Ataraxia is a serene or a calmness of mind. It's that joyful feeling you get when nothing's bothering you. Modern day equivalent would be you go on vacation. You know, you go down. You're I don't like the beach, but some people do. You're laying on the beach. You're not worried about anything. You're just listening to the waves, and the kids are playing. You're not thinking about bills or deadlines or anything. Just that calm, peacefulness in mind where you're untroubled. The term ataraxia refers to that. Ataraxia is everything. Being able to develop a calm mind, even during stressful events, or being able to return to that calm mind mainly through stoic means, or becoming more mindful of the civilization you're stuck in, becoming uncivilized. Ataraxia is the terms the Stoics, skeptics, and the cynics would use a lot, and maintain that ever present calmness of mind, which is so important. In Uncivilized Vitality, we talk about ataraxia being the most important thing to learn to develop that calm centeredness of mind, similar to the Zen concept of the Eastern traditions. But we talk about this so much because the idea of the Uncivilized Vitality method or approach is to become healthy and happy. And part of that is learning to live a life that includes eudaimonia, which is another Greek term, eudaimonia, which means a life that is serene, joyful, and enthusiastic, right? There's no sense going through life if you're not going to be happy. What's the point of just being miserable all the damn time, right? The Stoics wanted you, the ancient Greeks wanted you to develop a eudaimonious life, serene, joyful, enthusiastic. We can break that down a little bit later. But the key to living eudaimoniously is ataraxia, mental welfare, mental control, the ability to maintain a calm and serene mind. That is our fourth principle. And one of the ways that we do that, or the route we take in Uncivilized Vitality, is to get outside, get back into nature, and become a little less civilized. Being less civilized, in the sense that I talk about civilization as a cancer upon human societies, being less civilized will lead to ataraxia, or that calm mind that the Stoics and the ancient philosophers were after all the time, or even like the Zen Buddhists. I spent time training as a Zen Buddhist, about 6 to 7 years, with Chung Wolfson Im at Hanmam Sunwan in Chicago. I drove out there. I went to South Korea, stayed in the temples, did all the practicing, looking for that calmness of mind, that Zen, or the Latin ataraxia. And I think I got the hang of it. But in Zen, they say as soon as you think you got the hang of it, that's just evidence that you don't. So who knows? But what really got me is I just reverted to what I've done since I was as young as I remember, is go outdoors, just get outside. And that realization slowly dawned on me. I didn't have to travel to South Korea and hike around for 6 weeks and stay in the temples to learn some far off application like Zen. I just did what I normally do, which is go back out into nature. That's why Uncivilized Vitality got started some 20 years ago. And you get out there, you don't look at your phone or your watch, you're gathering firewood, you're getting your water, you're making a place to sleep, and you're living in the moment when you're camping. A lot of us talk about this all the time. We can go out, we can spend just a quick overnight hiking and sleeping outdoors, and you'll come back refreshed, feels like you've been on vacation for a week. The Uncivilized Vitality outfitting aspect of my business is to teach people how to go out and do that safely and in a ecologically responsible way. We also have the Uncivilized Living Foundation, which is the charity we've set up to take populations that wouldn't otherwise have that option to go. We can facilitate that. If you have a child with special needs or with handicap, socioeconomic disadvantage where you can't quite get out there to do the camping, people with PTSD, all sorts of different disparate groups. The ULF facilitates that experience for them, gets them outdoors safely, and lets them get that experience of ataraxia. And once you've had it and you can cultivate that, you understand why ataraxia is everything. That calmness of mind that'll lead you to a life of eudaimonia, and you become happier and healthier for it in the long run. If you leave a comment below on this, and I'll make sure Tom does a drawing, and we will mail out, he'll get hold of you on the comments, get your address. I don't know how the hell it works. We will send you one of our Uncivilized Vitality, hope you can see that, philosophy cards that goes in your wallet. It's got all 13 points on there with both the Latin and the English, kind of the shorthand there, so you can keep track of these philosophical tenets that we use to develop our ataraxia and become healthier and happier. So subscribe to the channel and notifications, share everything, and hopefully leave some comments below. That helps the algorithms. And the random 10 people leave comments, we'll get hold of you, and Tom will mail you out one of our pocket wallet-sized cards of our philosophical tenets. So that's about it. Enough rambling. Thank you.